This is a video of the progress we're making on 41261, which decided to mysteriously age itself in the box on the shelf since being repaired. Put that back together, and after resoldering at least 50 connections, I want to show you why it still is not perfect. Um, you're familiar, Tom, with the oscilloscope, and we're going to, at least I think you are, the upper display is going to be the left channel, lower display is the right. And what I'm going to do is lean, meaning just gently touch, not necessarily depress one or two of the switches on the front. And it's going to greatly change the waveforms. Okay, so I'm going to turn this up. Hopefully it doesn't distort the microphone. And you're looking at that. I'll zoom in. You might be saying, you know what, I'm going to turn this down so it doesn't distort my voice. You might say, gee, it looks great. Well, let's zoom in a little bit. I don't think it looks great. There we go. Look at that lower display, the right, that's the right channel. And turn this down a little bit. There we go. You notice now it's stable again. It's going in and out of stability, much like this unit is doing to my psyche. But gotta have a little bit of humor here. I'm certainly not making any money. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to just lean on one of these switches on the bottom. I need to see which one it is. I already know which one it is, but there we go. Okay. Watch the scope. Look at that. The upper display to left is fine, but I'm just leaning on this one switch. And one might say, well, clean it. Um, all the switches and controls have been cleaned with 3 different chemicals. For each chemical, each switch and each control was exercised 100 cycles. Okay, so it's 300 exercise cycles on each switch and control. So that's as clean as the contacts are going to get. While I had the boards out, again, what I'm doing is just leaning on one of these switches. It happens to be the tape monitor switch. While I had the boards out, I also resoldered underneath all these switches. So it's not that. What I think it is, and I've seen this before on very old switches, is uh, the internal pieces just cannot get clean with chemicals. Um, I have a little trick I use with a chemical. I make a chemical that no longer exists. And I'm going to put that in maybe tomorrow being Saturday. If that doesn't work, then I'm going to remove this switch and any of the others that are a little iffy like this and can't be cleaned. I'm going to disassemble them totally and polish the contacts with an abrasive tool that we use to polish relay contacts. Obviously, these switches aren't available anymore. And if they were, they'd be 30-year-old switches, so they're going to have the same oxidation problems. But I wanted to show you this video. This is after I soldered at least 50 connections. Many of the plug-in board connections had visible fissures on them because when I first got out of the box, it wasn't even working like this. Okay, so I wanted to show you what's going on. And wouldn't you love to have my job? Okay, so I'm going to email you this, and um, your item is still not assembled, obviously, but it's assembled enough to do this test. Uh, Panels, you know, it's in pieces. Panels off, sides are off, the boards are back in, which is the only safe way to do these tests. But, this is where we are. It's 8 o'clock, and I'm going to call it a day. Oh, it's such a thrill to be the stereo surgeon.